If you've spent any time online, you've probably seen bold claims that AI will make you rich overnight. It seems like everyone is sharing some hack or secret to making easy money with tools like ChatGPT. But here's the reality. Most people who try to make money with AI end up earning little to nothing, and many quit in frustration. It's not that AI doesn't have money-making potential, it's that people often approach it the wrong way. In this video, we'll break down the biggest reasons why most folks fail at the AI money game, and more importantly, how you can avoid those pitfalls and actually succeed. Let's dive in. Believing AI is a get-rich-quick scheme. One of the fastest ways to fail with AI is to treat it like a scratch-off lottery ticket. So many people get caught up in the hype. They see a flashy video titled, "Make $1,000 a week with this AI trick," and assume all they need is the right prompt or tool and the cash will start pouring in. I get it. AI is exciting and new, and it's tempting to think there's easy money on the table. But the truth is, AI is not a magic ATM. If you go in expecting instant riches with minimal effort, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Why? Because making money, whether with AI or anything else, still follows basic rules. You need to offer something people find valuable or solve a real problem for them. I can help you do that faster or cheaper, but it won't conjure profits out of thin air. The people promising overnight success often leave out the hard work they put in behind the scenes. If you treat AI as a get-rich-quick scheme, you'll likely end up frustrated when reality doesn't match the hype. The way to avoid this mistake is to adjust your mindset. Think of AI as a powerful tool in your toolbox, not a guaranteed jackpot. Be realistic. Plan on putting in effort, especially in the beginning, just like you would with any new business or side hustle. AI can speed up your work, but it won't skip the work entirely. Not providing real value. Another huge mistake is focusing on the AI technology instead of the value you're supposed to deliver. Many people say, "I want to make money with AI," but they haven't answered the most important question. Who am I helping, and how? They dive into creating something with AI. Maybe churning out dozens of AI-generated blog posts or launching a random AI-powered app, without first checking if anyone actually needs or wants it. The result? They end up with a product or service that might be technically cool but doesn't solve a real problem or attract paying customers. Remember, people don't pay you just because you used AI. They pay you because you met a need or saved them time or helped them increase revenue. AI is just the means to that end. If you're not providing real value, it doesn't matter that an AI helped you create your offering, it's going to flop. I've seen folks, for example, advertise AI content writing services and spam generic articles everywhere, only to hear crickets because their content wasn't actually useful or original. To avoid this, flip your perspective. Don't start with the AI, start with the problem. Ask yourself, what pain can I remove for someone using AI? Maybe small business owners struggle with managing social media, or content creators need help editing videos quickly. Focus on that need, and then use AI to fulfill it better, faster, or cheaper. For instance, instead of saying, "I use AI to make blog posts," you could say, "I help businesses publish 3 high-quality blog posts a week without hiring extra writers." See the difference? In the second approach, you're highlighting the outcome and value. That's what brings in money. AI is awesome, but it needs to be applied to something people care about. Provide real value first, the money will follow. Skipping the learning curve. The next big reason people fail is assuming that they don't need any skill or knowledge because AI will do it all. It sounds freeing. I don't need to be a writer or a designer or a marketer. I have ChatGPT and other AI to handle it. But here's the harsh truth. AI is a multiplier of what you bring to the table, not a substitute for having skills in the first place. If you come in with zero knowledge and try to rely 100% on AI, you're likely to produce very average, or even poor, results. Just a lot more of them. A great AI tool in unskilled hands can churn out 10 times more content, sure, but if that content is low quality or misguided, it's 10 times more junk that nobody wants. On the other hand, if you have some expertise, say you're a decent copywriter, artist, teacher, or programmer, AI can help you produce 10 times more good output. The mistake most people make is thinking the tool's output is automatically good. They skip learning the fundamentals. For example, someone with no design experience might create logos with an AI generator and try to sell them. But if they don't understand good design principles or their client's brand needs, those AI-generated logos will likely miss the mark. Similarly, an inexperienced content creator might have ChatGPT write a bunch of articles, but without human insight, editing, and fact-checking, those articles won't stand out, and might even contain errors. We also have to talk about competition here. Because AI makes it easier to produce content or code, a lot of people are doing the exact same easy things. The market gets flooded with AI-generated ebooks, AI art, AI this, AI that. If everyone is following the same basic prompts and tutorials, then suddenly that easy money opportunity is not so easy. It's crowded with look-alike offerings, and prices race to the bottom. The people who succeed avoid this trap by combining their personal skills with AI to create something better than what the average person can do with a one-click template. They use their judgment to guide the AI, they fine-tune the outputs, and they add a human touch where it counts. So, how do you avoid failing here? Commit to the learning curve. Treat AI as an assistant, not an autopilot. Take time to learn your craft, whether it's marketing, coding, video editing, or anything, at least to the point where you can tell good work from bad. Develop a niche or domain expertise so you understand what your audience or customers actually need. Then use AI to help you meet those needs more efficiently. The bottom line is, you have to bring something to the table: your taste, your ideas, your quality control. Don't skip that part. If you keep learning and honing your skills, AI will amplify your abilities. If you don't, AI will only amplify your mistakes. Giving up too soon. The last major pitfall is simply giving up before the success happens. I've noticed a pattern with a lot of people, and I've been guilty of this myself at times: initial excitement, followed by frustration, and then quitting early. For example, you watch a video about a guy making money with an AI-powered newsletter. You're pumped. You start your own project. A couple weeks in, you're not seeing much traction. Maybe you made a few bucks or got a small client, but it's nowhere near your goal. You start feeling unsure, maybe even thinking, this is saturated, or it's not working for me. So you drop it and move on to the next idea or declare that making money with AI is just a scam. Sound familiar? The truth is, almost every genuine success, even the ones involving AI, takes a bit of time and a lot of consistency. Many people fail not because their idea was bad or because AI doesn't work, but because they didn't stick with it long enough. They expected quick validation, and when it didn't come, they lost motivation. Meanwhile, a smaller group of people is quietly persevering. They're refining their approach, improving their content or service, and building systems to make their process smoother. While others hop from one shiny object to the next, these folks are compounding their efforts week after week. Eventually, it pays off. Their income starts to snowball, and everyone else goes, wow, they came out of nowhere with this AI thing. But in reality, it wasn't overnight at all. To avoid being in the quitting crowd, set your expectations correctly and have a bit of patience with the process. Treat your AI hustle like a serious project or business, not a one-time stunt. That means creating a plan, tweaking your strategy when you learn new information, and showing up consistently. Maybe that means posting a new AI-enhanced article every week, or steadily reaching out to potential clients for your AI-based service every day, even when you're not getting bites at first. Also, think in terms of systems. Ask yourself, how can I make this a repeatable process? For instance, If you're using AI to create marketing videos for clients, develop a workflow for it, from scripting to AI generation to editing to client feedback. Each time you do it, it gets easier and faster. Over time, you build a machine, with you and AI working together, that reliably generates value and income. But you can only build that machine if you hang in there for more than just a couple of weeks. So don't be discouraged by a slow start. Almost every success story has that phase where it's quiet and nothing seems to be moving, until it does. If you avoid the urge to quit and keep improving your approach, you dramatically increase your chances of being one of the success stories instead of a cautionary tale. Wrap up. So, to recap, people fail at making money with AI when they chase hype instead of having a solid plan, when they focus on AI tricks instead of real value, when they assume they don't need skills or quality control, and when they bail at the first setback. The common thread here is mindset. AI is a powerful tool, but it's not a plug-and-play money machine. The good news is that by recognizing these mistakes, you're already ahead of most. If you treat AI as a partner, one that still requires your guidance, creativity, and effort, you can avoid these pitfalls. Success with AI looks a lot like success in anything else. You figure out how you can help people, you deliver something worth paying for, you continuously learn and improve, and you stick with it. The people who are making a living or even a fortune with AI right now aren't necessarily the ones trying every gimmick. They're the ones quietly using AI to enhance solid business ideas and skills they already have. That is how you can do it too. AI can automate tasks, generate ideas, and boost your productivity to levels that were impossible a few years ago. But your insight, your effort, and your perseverance are still the deciding factors. Combine those with the power of AI, and you won't be among the ones who failed. You'll be among the few who truly forge a new path and reap the rewards. Now, go out there, avoid these mistakes, and make something great with those AI tools. You've got this.